Honestly, why am I surprised? Like I wasn't running with a ragtag party already. Now we pulled a R1 and she wanna test my curiosity. Lust up in her eyes, comfort all up by my side. It's comfort, but the risk ain't her mine. I'd be lying if I said I don't wanna indulge, but damn, she's just too much. I feel like I'd be doing her wrong. Don't wanna make assumptions, no, I'm not the type to judge, but it's not hard to figure out that. Wow, I got a freaky chick, always on some kinky shit. How she end up stuck with me? My brain and body can't agree. If she's darkness, I don't wanna see the light. I gotta say I'm sorry, but she cannot join my party. If you met a girl in another world that was on you and behaved so goddamn differently, you don't know if you want to send her off or keep her by your side. And hopes both desires will be fulfilled and get her preaching to the heavens, sounding like, oh, call me. I don't have a doubt on what she's wanting. Down to 30 for my sake, stop flirting. La Latina, show me mercy. I'd be lying if I said I don't wanna indulge, but damn, she's just too much. I feel like I'd be doing her wrong. Don't wanna make assumptions, no, I'm not the type to judge, but it's not hard to figure out that. Oh, I got a freaky chick, always on some kinky shit. How she end up stuck with me? My brain and body can't agree. If she's darkness, I don't wanna see the light. I gotta say I'm sorry, but she cannot join my party. Well, I got a freaky chick, always on some kinky shit. How'd she end up stuck with me? My brain and body can't agree. If she's darkness, I don't wanna see the light. Gotta say I'm sorry, but she can't. Oh no, she can't. Cannot join my party. Now I got a freaky chick, always on some kinky shit. How'd she end up stuck with me? My brain and body can't agree. If she's darkness, I don't wanna see the light. I gotta say I'm sorry, but she cannot join my party. She can't join my party. She can't join my she can't join. They can't join
Hello, streams.
party. Fine, she can join, I guess.
Woo! Hey, hey! This time it's different. Let's get it. It's a different type of heat when you step into my kitchen. The top of my
Alright. Oh, I was gonna say make sure we have game audio, but we do not. But I can fix that. Just don't know how to use this. Oops. There we go. Oh, hello, streams. Hello, YouTube. Another little checking out thing. We're checking out Project Motor Racing. I always had interest in this game. Unfortunately, when it launched, it was not in a great state. 2.0 discount for this game, just 6 months later-ish. Seems like it's better, but still mixed, but it's free. I wanted to check it out. So yeah, guess we're just gonna do the single player. Like the career. We'll do that for a little bit, and then we'll just go from there. "15 Championships Legacy. Welcome to professional motorsport. This isn't about a single race or a single season. It's about winning 15 championships in the world stuff of classes. Every decision matters. Everything has a cost. Run your team, manage a budget, choose class, blah, blah, blah." Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. I don't know how this... Okay, I'm gonna have to risk a controller here. Some games don't like when you use a controller and wheel at the same time, so... Uh-oh. I think it already doesn't like that choice. This is gonna make my life simpler. I forgot that motorsports is not a word. You know, like every team uses it. Driver. Kenny Chesney. Oh, hell yeah. No, that's a country singer. That's about it. And then obviously we're a junior. Does a lot for dots. Either I'm on the cap or... Okay, so what happens if we go back to the wheel? Difficulty 100, huh? I guess we'll do 2 times. Ah. I don't really play this game, or I've never played this game, so we'll do 70. Obviously, if that's too easy. I'm a professional. Yo, grass? Touch grass? You know, we're going with grass, because we gotta touch grass, baby. Yes. How much do these cars cost? Oh. Nice. Corvette's on the option. It's on the more expensive side, but I do like my Huracan. I love my Huracan too much. We also have the Acura, I believe, too. 484. 457 or then 575. You know, well, let's go with the Corvette. I think I go with that one. Alright, first car. Is that it? Oh, wow. It costs money to enter. Let's do a cheaper one. That's kind of interesting. I like that. I don't know if that's the thing in real life. Would it be? I guess that makes sense, right? Because obviously track has to make money, right? I don't know how that works. Initial thoughts as I did get on the game just to tweak with the wheel sends is it's a little bit on the meh side for visuals. And also this is somehow like old Daytona surface, which is kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure it does not look like this. I could be wrong. That's just someone who plays NASCAR. I don't think it looks like this. 26 laps, huh? Holy shit, maybe I should have done 1 times. Can I go back? Is there a way to change race length? Also, I think my settings have now saved. Yes, because I want to be at 1 times. 26 is going to be kind of crazy. Oh, please tell me I can't. Oops. I mean, I guess at the very worst, I just Are you fucking kidding me? Bruh. Alright, well. Delete yourself. Make a new save. Leave it on 1 times. Okay, so the buttons still actually work. It just removes the blood. You son of a bitch. Don't worry, we'll actually get to some racing. Okay, Kenny Chesney. Wow, that's actually the maximum space. Next. Classic. 71 times. Next. Next. Grass, confirm. Yes. Corvette. That one, yes. Event. Alright, try this again. 8 meters of altitude. Is that just because of the banking? That'd be kind of funny. Hello? You can't be serious. It's soft locked. Oh, brother. Well, this is a great experience. To be fair, I didn't know the race lengths were going to be. Then it was going to be 26 laps. That's kind of annoying. Won't lie. I have my save, and we really don't have to do. Okay, so that's my save. It just doesn't have saved that I did this. There we go. I think last time it didn't show vehicles. That's not a great screenshot. That reflection is a little rough. At least we loaded them. Again, I think this game is ugly in anything. Anyway, I just think it's slightly slacking on graphics. Oh, it's a very narrow pit road. Oh my god. Locking the brakes up, which is my own fault. I wish I could actually see more of the steering wheel, but ooh. Really?
Yeah, we need to get some heat into the tyres before you start to go for a fast lap.
Honestly, feels fine on the wheel. Feels pretty good. Sounds really good. Feels like I'm seeing a little bit of stuttering from the game, but
Five minutes to the end.
yeah, the game stutters a little bit, but not too bad. $70 might be too strong of a difficulty, by the way, as well. I mean, granted, I'm still learning the game, but sucks too. It was a good lap. Missed his turn up. We'll clip some grass. Lol. I'm gonna be just last, barely. Hey, Electrifying, how have you been, bub? Alright, so we can try to push here.
Checkered flag out. Session is done.
I've been alright. I've been a roller coaster. My mom, found out she has cancer, but thankfully, everything should be good. Just has to get a bone marrow test just to make sure it's not in her bone marrow, and just be checking out regularly every 6 months. But besides that, it's been fine, I suppose. Ooh, nice. I would love a power wheelchair. Ooh, on the apron. Probably lose a little time from that. Yeah, they thankfully caught it, like, I mean, we improved the 9th. Oh my god, what is the game doing, though? Interesting. I just realized my steering wheel works with this game, which is kind of crazy. I wonder if we can change the difficulty here. Does not look like it. Lower it a little bit more. It's called Project Motor Racing, this game. It's, it came out 6-ish months ago. It was November. It launched as a shit show. Something I did not know is I think a former iRacing dude is like one of the main contributors for this game, and it launched horrible. So it went off my interest list. But it just came out with 2.0. Bunch of fixes and all that, and I mean, so far, me personally, I've been enjoying it. There's no complaints. It's free for the weekend. So I'm trying out to see if it's something I want to buy and potentially do in the future. And so far, I would consider it. It's not bad. They added vintage GT. I forget the series, but it's kind of I've been seeing on Twitter. They had like vintage Japanese touring cars and current ones. And of course, it has the iconic Supra, Skyline, GTR. Like from Gran Turismo 3, 4, those cars. Best way to describe it, because that's when I would see them in those games. So. But that's DLC you have to pay for, but I would buy it if I end up enjoying this game enough. Let's try 60. I just was gonna see the tracks. Sebring. There's a good amount of tracks in this game too. Not the most, but there's a good amount. They also don't have like the official names. This shoe chair has been 2 years in the making. To my doctor taking a sweet time in insurance. Oh, I can imagine. Especially because again, it's a motorized one, so I can see them being a pain in the ass or something like that. But hey, at least it's finally happening. And you're getting it. So to go back to practice or in qualifying? Back to practice. We'll go to next because we already did practice, so don't need to do it again. I'm not British. I just realized it says I'm British. Whatever. Alright, let's go quali. Thank God the cards goes down. Nice. I'm assuming you already have like a handicap accessible van or vehicle of some sorts. Obviously something like that, or getting something like that too. Nice. Oh, these tires are actually cold. Yeah, so far this game, it's not bad. I really don't have any complaints. Feels good with the fan attack, so. Okay. I can already kind of tell with 60 that I'm a little better than them, but again, like if I end up buying this and want to do like a playthrough of this, I will go accordingly. I just wanted it to be a little exciting and not be boring. 70 Pi would have been fine, but we'll see how we do here in qualifying. If it seems like it's too extreme, then it is what it is. This is more, again, like I said, just trying it out. And so far, the internet looks like it's good again. Again, Monday night, I don't know what happened. It was back to kind of vintage.
Steady for the first 2 laps, mate. Tires are cold. I'll let you know when they're in the window.
I mean, they don't do 2 warm-up laps for sure. Again, it was kind of like vintage, like when the internet was acting up before. But it would stop at times. But, I mean, so far we dropped no frames, and we would have been already if it was back to its usual, so I think we're okay. Could have been an issue, but they actually fixed it for once. Because before they've said they were fixing it and not really. So. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, Electrifying. I think one of the last times you were here is when I was starting to have my internet issues. But I finally got that fixed about 2-ish months ago. And then, like I said, it seems like Monday was just an anomaly. But we've been back to normal, thankfully. Because I was going to do some NASCAR career this morning, but then I kind of dozed off. And then kind of just been chilling, relaxing, so. I still wanted to stream, because I did take a couple days off, because finding out with my mom and everything, I was not in the right mindset, but thankfully she found out yesterday. Again, like that. A very, very rare form of lymphoma, but a very treatable form. And then she also had it in a very unusual location, which was on the back of her ear. Or in the back of her neck behind her ear. But they removed it all when they did the procedure due to the biopsy, and then yeah, just blood test and a bone marrow test just to make sure it's not in her bone marrow. Because if it's in her bone marrow, then I don't know what they would do, but basically they just have to start doing chemo and stuff, more aggressive things. Because they said, if anything, if the cancer comes back, it would just be light radiation, not even full-on chemo, so. So I was kind of relieved to hear. Too much on the brakes. Because, yeah, I was actually getting ready to stream Wednesday morning, and when it was shared, and then obviously, you know, it's the last thing I kind of really wanted to do, so I just did other things, and then finding out yesterday, and it was early in the morning, too, or she had an early morning appointment and found out, so it was a wild 24-hour range. And then the week before, she was in the hospital sick, not related to it. Well, indirectly. She, because she got the surgery to get the sample of it 2 weeks ago, and they put a catheter in her, and when they did that, she got a UTI when they either put it in or out. So basically, She spent all last week sick, throwing up, fever, and everything because she had a urinary tract infection from the catheter, and then got out of the hospital from that, and then got told about that, and then, yeah. So it's been a roller coaster overall for her, but she's happier and back, like, can focus too, because she was not happy yesterday about that, obviously, as you can imagine, but not gonna lie, I think I push this car way more than I think I can. I'm just scared of it spinning out on me. Oh. Am I gonna run out? Nah. It's not even I went too deep there, I locked the brakes up big time. I'm also playing on the Xbox version. I think it's free on Steam as well as a Playtay, but I just figured because my PC is plagued with micro stuttering because of Windows 11, nothing like on my end, so. You know what? I lowered it to 60 thinking that was maybe not enough, but maybe I was mistaken. Yeah, personally, so far the game, visually, it's like an 8. On the wheel, it feels great. I'm having no complaints with the wheel, so that's one thing. That's why it's tempting to get this. And the sounds are great. The sounds are incredible. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, maybe I did brake too late. And yeah, we're losing on exit because, you know, I was at a straight out exit, but I know it's a real thing in like these types of racing, but I didn't know they had like a big ass camera that they can see behind, but they don't even have to look through a mirror. That was a beautiful bus stop there. I will say that 6/10 that we have right now will not put us on pole though. We'll get one more lap though. That great start, I touched the grass there.
Second flag this lap. Wrap it up.
I messed this turn up. Apparently it didn't hurt the time too much though. I know there was more time to gain through there. I was definitely not great either. I broke a little too deep in there, but I was able to just sling it in. But this will be good enough for pole, though.
That's the fastest lap. Nice one.
I didn't drive Arkley off the track. Oh, it's 1:14 already? Guess we did have to fumble around with this quite a bit. Yeah, we'll do this one race, and like I said, it's gonna be a short stream anyways. We'll wrap up after this one race. But it's 12 laps, so.
Unbelievable driving, man. That's P1. P1.
Second sector's actually where I'm quickest. Still don't know that I'm European. I'm not British. I'm American. I don't know how to change that. I didn't see that in the nationality. Alright, medium cloud. Temperature is in Celsius. We're not... I guess we are British. I can fix that in the settings, though. I didn't realize I had that on the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, look at that. Imperial. There you go. 90 degrees, 80 degrees, sky. Alright, here we go. First race. Oh, I didn't realize that's the new Dark Horse Mustang. I might have actually picked that car. That's a mean nose. Excuse me. I'm seeing a theme. I think the Acura was not the car to go with. Is they all qualified in the pack.
We need to stay in front, mate. Nail the start. Do not let them pass.
Not a great start. I do wish I could be somewhere else. The little car indicator. Oh, we're in the grass. Oh. That was scary. At least we're back P2 already. Hey, he murdered a commitment cone. Get back here. Freeze, you rebel scum. You murdered my daughter. I'm just trying to think of a relative. Like, not an actual relative, but like that. Remember, the tires are a little cold, so I'm going to be missing a little grip. Alright, you just draft here to maybe reel him in. I don't know if the draft is doing anything right now, to be honest with you. Does it argue he's pulling away, actually? Whoa. Alright. Had a great start. Woof. Don't know what I'm doing right now, but it's not driving. I think I'm trying to push way too hard. Are my brakes damaged? What is happening? Not gonna lie, he's running away with it right now. I can't figure out what I'm losing here. Got 13 laps, so we got time to figure it out. Did it again. We're gonna have to take gas. This is how little I have. And we're pulling from the car behind, but not from in front of us. And somehow they're faster than me on the straights, which I don't get. Alright, now we're getting back on him a little bit.
Fastest lap of anybody. Great driving, mate.
Yeah. Oh. Definitely feel them on the wheel. That's probably gonna be a warning. Yeah, it's a warning. I'll say it's a little annoying how they just have better straight line speed than me, unless I have engine damage, which would be unfortunate. Like, all I really can gain on him is literally through this bus stop if I don't go too aggressive. I was like, I guess we're gonna be okay on fuel. I don't really know. I just can't get back to him, man. Gotta make sure I don't make a mistake and just keep getting him to the bus stop. Again, for whatever reason, he has better straight line speed, so he's just gonna pull back away here, unfortunately. I don't know what we did this lap differently, but we have locked in. Oh, we have his draft now. He's not getting that speed boost now. That's just a really nice race with him. He got the straight line speed again because I was out of his draft, but plenty of space, no collisions, felt smooth. That was really nice.
Car left.
Man, he stuck his nose in there. I locked in for one lap. We are way off now. No further action. I was gonna say, bruh, I gained no advantage from that. Are we gonna be good on fuel? I haven't really been seeing how much that's been going down per lap to see if I'm okay or not. Ugh. Definitely flinging it around there. You see that gap behind me that just grows so I can afford for a mistake. Oh, I clipped the grass. Ugh. Ooh. Tires starting to get a little old. It's crazy. The AI are very slow to the bus stop. Wherever else, they are very competitive. Oh, I see you drop regular frames, I should say. That's fine. Okay, I think we're good on fuel. Looks like I'm using like point something a lap. Uh-oh. Whoa. Ooh. I don't know what I did wrong there, but whew. Oh, man. Thank God we have a gap, because I am selling right now. I don't either. I don't know what happened. I went to the turn. Maybe I just missed my braking point. I don't know. But I was able to basically lock the brakes and have it snap the right direction, thankfully for me, so. Alright, one more lap. Yeah. That could be it too, a little bit. A track like this, I'm not really feeling that. I feel like tire or like grip wise, you're not gonna notice too much, but. And now turn 4. That was fun. It wasn't just a walk in the park. I turned into it in the end after I figured out some more pace, but
Getting low on fuel now. Box, box. Box,
box, box, box, Lewis, box, box.
That's P1. Fantastic result for the team. Great work.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not British, but. But day, governor. At $22 of nice. At $22 of damage. That's funny. Like, how do I change where I'm from? That's what I want to know. Is there somewhere here? Leave main menu? Oh, driver profile. Aha. USA. Is there purple? There is purple. Ooh. Yeah, I think we should do that. This game's not bad though. I might honestly buy this, but we'll see. Get tunes in the mod hub. I don't know if that's on console. I'm playing on Xbox. I did see actually from them, they tweeted like they had their first like tracking it from the mod hub. Downloadable content. Oh yeah, mod hub. Nice. That's pretty cool. Oh, you can actually get career events too. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I might actually buy this, so we shall see. Unfortunately, I know it's a short stream, but like I said, this is good on just to see how the internet was doing. The internet seems good, so yeah, I think we'll. Like I said, I'll probably pick this up during the weekend because I should have plenty of reward points to do this. So I forget where I actually see it, but I've had a bunch of sins, so I can redeem a gift card and then buy it. So probably start doing like an actual in-depth career or continue from there, but we'll see. But also on your car sins. Yeah, I have done that. The only thing I tweaked was the That's when you load. Oh, you can. I'm guessing you mean you can customize like uniquely to each car. Oh wow, that's good to know. Again, like I said, that was our first race, so. I didn't actually have to really do too much. The only thing I had to do is change the actual gain of the force feedback, because at 100, it's a little heavy. But like with every other game, I lower it to like the 60s, and it feels pretty good. You can still feel it. It's not just like butter, so. Yeah, I think I'll actually, like I said, I think I'm going to pick it up. I've actually enjoyed that. Like, I know at launch, there were some mixed things about it, but yeah. At least obviously from launch to now, it seems like it's a lot better. At least for me personally, because I didn't play, but like my personal experience, no complaints. Graphics, not awful. I think the graphics could be a little better, but probably could do better on PC with them. But yeah, I got really no complaints. Felt great. Sounds great. I think the audio sounds really good in this game. But because I actually was interested in this game, and then obviously there was another game that came out around this game that was a racing game too, and it was also not the greatest. And then they were both like meh. Ren Sport, yeah. But it seems like this has come a long way. So how much is it? Let's go to the Game Pass thing. $70 game. I mean, it is what it is. Every game's eventually gonna be 70, so. If I were to get, I'd probably buy the bundle, because again, me personally, I love, like, just tracks. So. Is the track that came with the Japanese stuff free, or do you have to pay for the track? Because I know that user track's free, but I just don't know if the track they added with the GT cars is also free. Is it in that pack? Okay. I had a feeling. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably pick that up during the weekend, and we'll start doing like an actual like little career playthrough. And obviously, as we adjust the gameplay more, bump up the difficulty, because that was at 65, and for the longest time, I was trailing the first place car. Even I got pole, I made a mistake, or I didn't have a good start, and it was just slowly railing him in and pulling away. But yeah, I really have no complaints. Happy it was a free play weekend, because like I said, I would have probably have just kept ignoring it, but seeing it's free, installed it just to try it out. And I'm happy I did. Because I'm kind of itching for another racing game. F1's fine, but that's really all I've really been doing on here is F1. And I do have, on the PC, I can't think of the name. I've hardly played either, but I do have it on PC. Le Mans Ultimate. I do have that on Steam. Alright, like I said, wasn't unfortunately going to be the longest stream. But again, like I said, was trying out this game, seeing how the internet was doing, which internet is fine. We had one little skip, but that's more of like a regular skip, not the internet being bad skip. But, Jose, appreciate you, Chan. Let me know about some things. Like I said, I'm definitely going to pick it up, so if you want to see me do more of it, obviously at some point in the future I will be. So. And then Electrifying, if you're still here, I appreciate you, Chan, as always, as well. But we will be back tomorrow morning. It'll be an earlier start. Should be around 9-10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when I get home from work. We're going to be checking out the Lethal Company update. Let me get our end song here. There we go. And then we'll see what we'll do Sunday. Maybe we'll pick this up again Sunday, but we'll see what's going on Sunday morning. Yeah. And as always, though, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, and if you enjoyed, hit the like button. Would appreciate it. And anyone on Twitch, make sure you follow. And as always, exclamation YouTube on the YouTube or Twitch side, and then exclamation Twitch on the YouTube side. Want to follow on each other platforms? Would appreciate it. But Jose, yeah, I appreciate you. You have a good rest of your Friday. Electrifying, same to you. Have a good rest of your Friday as well. And yeah, be back tomorrow morning with some Lethal Company. Checking it out with a bunch of friends, so should be good fun. And have a good rest of your Friday. Bye-bye.
It's the end of the world, let's stay humble, sit back. You know that I'm just a girl with a trouble that stacks. Normally life's a whirlwind, but now it's a burden and everything's hurting.